thank you, and welcome to another edition of Fishmonger Stories. My name is George, but I go by the name Fishmonger Stories. Do I have some great riddles for you today? Are you ready for some African riddles? I want to see if you are smarter than an average African child. Today we are doing African riddles, straight from Africa. Are you smarter than an average African child? Get your thinking caps ready. Let's see how smart you are in solving these African riddles. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't forget to subscribe to Fishmonger's Stories. Click on that red subscribe button at the bottom. Support us. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like to hear. Leave a comment. Tell us what kind of stories you enjoy. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you ready for some African riddles? Are you smarter than an average African child? Riddle number 1. I have 10 friends who obey me and do everything I ask them to do. Who are my friends? I have 10 friends who obey me and listen to me and do everything I ask them to do. Who are my friends? Yes. Are you smarter than an average African child? I have 10 friends who obey me and do everything I ask them to do. Who are my 10 friends? Yes? No, I want you to think like an African child. Yes, that's the answer. 10 fingers. Yes, you got it. 10 fingers. Yes, 10 friends. They obey you. They do everything you ask them to do. Are you ready for riddle number 2? I am born tall, but I die very short. I am used inside the house when the lights go off. Who am I? I am born tall, but I die very short. I am used inside the house when the lights go off. Who am I? Yes, think like an average African child. Don't think like a North American. Don't think like a European. And most don't think like an Indian. Don't think like an Australian. Think like an African child. I am born tall, but I die very short. I'm often used inside the house when the lights go off. Who am I? Who am I? Yes? 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 You got it! Candle. Yes, the candles. Yes. Born very tall, die very short, used inside the house when the lights go off. You're getting it? I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking. You're starting to think like an African child. Yes. Are you ready for riddle number 3? Are you ready for riddle number 3? Yes. I have a friend. I have a friend, and my friend teaches me a lot of things. My friend teaches me everything. But my friend, he cannot speak. Who is my friend? I have a good friend who teaches me everything, teaches me a lot of things. But my friend cannot talk. Who is my friend? Hey! Utaona cha mtema kuni. Yes, I have a friend who teaches me a lot of things. Teaches me everything. But my friend cannot talk. Who is my friend? ready for the answer? Are you ready for the answer? The answer is the book. Yes, the book. I have a friend who teaches me a lot of things. Teaches me everything. But my friend does not speak. The answer is the book. Are you smarter than an average African child? Are you ready for riddle number 4? I have a beautiful, beautiful house. Beautiful house. But my house does not have a door. I have a beautiful, beautiful house. Yes, but my house does not have a door. Who is my house? Yeah. Think like an African child. Average African child. I have a beautiful, beautiful house, but my house does not have a door. What is my house? I have a beautiful, beautiful house, but my house does not have a door. What is my house? Think like an African child. Yes. I'll give you an answer. An egg. An egg. Yes, an egg. Beautiful house. House has no door. An egg. I'm sorry, but you have to think like an African child. You have to think like an African child. Don't overthink it. All right? Transport yourself from your North American skin. Transport yourself from your Australian skin. Transport yourself from that European mindset. Transport yourself from that Indian mindset here and think like an African child. Like an African child. Only African child. Alright. Don't think like an Indian. Think like only African child. Are you ready for this? Yes. Riddle. Riddle. I have a beautiful house. But my house cannot entertain any guest. I have a beautiful house. But my house cannot entertain any guest. Who am I? Think like an African child. I have a beautiful, beautiful house. But my house cannot entertain any guest. Who is my house? I can see you thinking, house that cannot entertain any guest? Why bother having the house? But you know, I want you to think like an African child. I have a beautiful, beautiful house, but my house cannot entertain any guest. Who is my house? Yes. 10 seconds. Yes, the answer is a turtle or a snail. The snail, a turtle, the house, beautiful, cannot entertain any guest because the house is on their back. Just one house. Yes, you get it? Yes, the answer is a turtle or a tortoise or a snail. Are you ready for this riddle? I am full of milk and I'm crunchy food inside. And I have a husk all over my shell. Who am I? I am full of milk. And I'm crunchy on the inside. Crunchy food inside. And the husk is all over my shell. Who am I? I am full of milk. Yes. And crunchy food on the inside. Yes. And the husk is full of shell. Who am I? Find me those long trees on the beaches. Wagwan, you drink some of that milk. Easy, easy. My Jamaican friends. Are my island friends? Where are you? St. Lucia. My Jamaican friends, where are you? Yeah, you got it. I know you got it. Shh. The answer is full of milk, crunchy food inside, and the husk has shell all over. The coconut. Yes, I put some lime on my coconut. Last riddle. Bonus riddle. Who is on record as the most wealthiest man who ever lived? Who is on record as the most wealthiest man who ever lived? Yes. Who is on record as the wealthiest man who ever lived? Yes. Wasn't King Solomon? No. Oprah? No. Bill Gates? No. Trump? No. Who is on record? Jeff Bezos of the Amazon? No. Who is on record as the wealthiest man? The answer will surprise you. On record as the wealthiest person ever lived. Yes. Are you ready for an answer? The person who is on record as the wealthiest person who ever lived comes from Africa. Yes. His name is King Mansa Musa. King Mansa Musa of Mali, on record as the wealthiest man. His net worth was over $410 billion. This brother one time went to Egypt with carriages and carriages of gold and poured gold all over Egyptian streets, totally destroying the Egyptian economy. Jeff Bezos, what, 110 billion? This brother had over $400 billion net worth. King Mansa Musa of Mali in Africa is on record as the wealthiest man ever lived. Thank you so much for enjoying Fishmonger Stories Riddle Time. We will see you again, part 2, where we want to see if you are smarter than an average African child. Take your thinking caps on and think like an African child. Thank you and God bless.